And I mean, you knew I was going to review this thing at some point, right? Hey everybody, I'm Joe DeGanzik and this is Smarter Home Life. I'm back with another product review. It's a lighting accessory product, it's a lighting controller product, it's a Philips Hue lighting controller product. Not made by Philips or Hue. Anyways, actually made by Lutron. And now we'll get this message over with. Thanks to Lutron for sending this product for review by Smarter Home Life, aka yours truly. Now the FTC rules are satisfied, so let's talk about it a little bit. This is the Lutron Aurora, always ready, always on, ready to go, ready to dim and brighten your lights, smart bulb dimmer. So speaking of the name Aurora, a relative of mine named Aurora sadly recently passed away, and I thought I would dedicate this particular video about this product named Aurora as well to her memory. Aurora Miata was 92. So let's talk about this product named Aurora. What is it? What is it? What does it do? What does it solve? What is the purpose? Why should you get one? So it solves this following problem. So you've got your smart lights, whatever brand they might be. We're going to talk about Philips Hue naturally because we're talking about Philips Hue. You've got them turned on. That's all great. Perhaps they might be on a switch like this one. And, I don't think Aurora was actually into smart home stuff, but she could have, like other people who might go to someone else's house, see a switch, need to turn lights off, and, switch the lights off or light. The light goes out, and all of the smarts of the smart light, whatever it could be, whatever product, whatever Philips Hue product it could be, or anything else for that matter, all the smarts go out the window. Your fancy Philips Hue remotes don't work anymore. No voice, no apps, no motor cars, no luxury, all gone. Now, of course, you can flip the switch back on. That's when your smarts will come back. But if it's off, it does you absolutely no good. So this product is all about solving that. So what does it do? Now, it's a form of course, something that we're very familiar with, a rotary style dimmer. But what it does is it locks the product into place. People have tried to solve this issue of don't turn the lights off with signs, post-it notes, tape, little boxes. Other companies have tried to, solve these problems.
Sorry, I can't help with that when content filters are turned on.
Great, thanks a lot, G. Anyways, I'm not going to edit that out. So anyways, Lutron, this is one of those products. Why didn't I think of that? Lutron, of course, invented dimming back in the 50s. Their founder, Joel Spira, invented the modern version, basically the inexpensive version for the home, a solid-state dimmer. Commercially, they were available for theaters and many other applications, but this was the first use in homes and inexpensively. So let's open it up and see what we've got. So aside from the product manual, what's included in the box is the mounting plate, which fits over and locks into place in the on position, your standard toggle style switch. This does not work for rocker or paddle or Decora style switches or dimmers. Of course, never put smart lights on an existing dimmer. And then of course, what's also included in the box is the rotary style dimmer itself. And now on to setup. Step 1, take the mounting plate and mount it over your existing toggle switch using, of course, a Phillips screwdriver. Phillips, get it? Philips Hue. All right, someone made that decision at Lutron. I think that's great that it wasn't a flathead. You just want to place it over. You want to make sure the switch is in the on position and just tighten it to where it is not going to move. Doesn't have to be overly tight. That is great. The back, if you look at the back of the actual rotary dimmer knob, you can see that it is actually kind of notched out there, and that's where you want to line that up and simply place it over until it clicks into place. There you go. Installation step 2 is placing the knob on. Installation step 3 or setup step 3 is the app. So let's go into the Philips Hue app, make sure it's updated so it's got all the latest and greatest updates, including the Aurora dimmer. You want to go to settings, then to accessory setup. Then we're going to add accessory. We're going to say friends of Hue switch. And the Lutron will be down here at the bottom of the list. It's going to say to connect, quickly double press the center button. Tap, tap, you'll see the LED kind of lighting up there and flashing. It's going to think about it. This is a Zigbee device, so that's what the Philips Hue system uses. And it's going to think about this and connect and flash really quickly, and then it will be added. So we are good to go now. It's going to say, where do you want this? What room of your home in the Philips Hue app? I'm going to say demo area because that's where we are. And we are done. Press the center button to switch the lights on or off. Duh, makes sense. And of course, turn the dial to dim or brighten. Really, really easy. I'm going to say done. And we are done. Now, if I turn them off, that's great. Let's see what they do when they turn them back on. They turn on to bright. I kind of don't want that behavior. You might. Of course, this is all app-based, so I can change the setting. I'm just going to tap this again. It's going to put me into the settings. See that it's where one room. You could actually adjust this to control multiple rooms or simply individual lights. I'm going to go to the demo area and I'm going to say what I wanted to do. I'm going to say last on state. So it goes back to where it was, what I wanted it to. But you could change it to any of these scenes that you may have set up or light recipes, lots of different options. So last on state, I'm going to just save that. We'll wait for it to save, and then I'm going to go back here to my scenes, switch this over to that. Now I'm going to press off, and this is toggling, by the way. The switch has no idea. It just toggles on or off the last state of the lights. And there they are. That's really cool. Now, of course, you can use the knob to turn them all the way up. That's great. And you can see it's responding very, very nicely. It also, when you dim them all the way down, it's not quite all the way off, just like a rotary, an old-fashioned rotary dimmer would be, kind of didn't turn off till you actually pressed it. So if you press it, then it is actually off. And if it's off, you can turn them on by just turning the rotary dial, just as you would expect. So the behavior is a little bit enhanced because it's an electronic device. I think this is great. I think this is one of those things. Again, why didn't I think of this product? So a few other details about it. It is $39.95, so you might think $40 for this product. That seems a little expensive. Lutron makes great stuff. It's a little bit higher priced. This does solve some problems for you. It's a controller, it's a device, it's tiny. It's powered by one little watch battery, CR2032, that will last for, I was going to say 3 years depending on your use. And as you can see, again, it's fast. This is not wait. You don't have to wait for this thing to wake up. It is ready to go when you are ready to go. And again, the other part of this that's brilliant, it fits over your existing switches for toggle switches. It's a familiar interface, right? We're familiar with turning a knob to turn something up or down and pressing a button to turn something on or off. It's perfect for guests, Airbnb, if your house is set up for that. Now, the other question though, on your minds, Joe, are you going to use this thing? Well, I don't have any of these toggle switches, so I actually personally have no use for it. It would be great if I could press that again and turn off the fridge, which just turned on because I've been recording for too long. So anyways, it's time to finish out this this review. But anyways, I will say this is fantastic. I have no personal use for it. Sorry, Lutron, just because I don't have any toggle switches here. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks to Lutron once again for sending the Lutron Aurora to Smarter Home Life to make this review entirely possible. Thanks to you, the audience, for checking this out and staying with Smarter Home Life through the years. More great content coming up in both reviews and a surprise review coming up, and some fantastic content, the documentary series coming out by the end of August. Otherwise, I'm Joe DeGanzik. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.